Welcome to Santos Brothers Eat, Food Worth Mentioning,
where Chef Jeff and his brother Kenny talk about their amazing adventures eating and tasting food that is so incredible, they have got to just share it with the world.
My mouth is salivating already.
All right, so this is Kenny Santos for Santos Brothers Eats. I'm with my brother Chef Jeff Santos. Together we're your favorite Filipino foodies. And this week we're going to be talking about, well, I guess not really sushi, but fish and ice cream, I guess, right?
Yeah. Not together, but separate.
Absolutely. Yeah. So separately. Now these places, where are they located, Jeff? Like, are they?
Actually, they're both in the west end of Toronto.
Cool.
The first place we're talking about is called Pokito. And I didn't know this, but Ken, you said Pokito is a Spanish word as well for small?
Yeah, like you say, hablo español, you say, oh, Pokito, I speak a little bit of Spanish, so Pokito. And so when I heard the name, I actually thought, oh, is this kind of like, poke tuna, so those are the poke bowls that you find in Hawaii,
right,
or that are Hawaiian influenced, right? And I thought, well, maybe it has like a Mexican or Latino sort of influence. Does it, Jeff? This place?
I don't think so. They do have ceviche in it, but again, this is poke bowls, so there's raw fish involved. And there's a ceviche part of it, but I don't think it's purely has a Spanish influence. More Hawaiian.
Well, let me ask: is ceviche part of Hawaiian experience and poke?
To be honest, I'm not too sure.
Maybe that's why it's called Pokito. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe it is. Not everything. Like, there's only one or two items that have a ceviche in it.
Mm-hmm.
So that is not one thing I didn't consider about this name, Pokito. I thought they just had poke and. Maybe the owners heard Pokito and thought, oh, that's maybe it is Spanish. Maybe they are Spanish. So
yeah. Well, when I saw that you guys were at a place called Pokito on the Facebook feed, I thought, oh, that sounds like a cool place. I really, really like the name.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of funny to kind of see that there. And so Pokito, it is their website. It's pokito.ca. And as usual, we're going to have all of the websites all on the show notes, right?
Yes.
So, and usually we actually have a look at their Instagram and Facebook feeds, but we are recording this on a day where it's Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp are down. First, it started off, they were down in Canada, but it seems like they're down worldwide. I don't know if you know that. So, wow.
Actually, a friend of mine told me that she got hers from the British news source. So, yeah, it does seem worldwide right now.
Yeah. So I'm sure it'll come back soon, but that's what's happening in terms of the day that we are recording. We can't wait for those Instagram feeds and Facebook feeds to come up, but here's their website, Pokito. And actually, I hope their gallery isn't connected to Instagram. Oh, it's not. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it probably is, but at least it's still active here. So let's just look at it. Maybe don't click on anything, and then.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And so. Now, I think we've done poke before on the podcast. I don't remember, but what's poke for people that don't know what that is?
So poke is basically from Hawaii, and it's basically just raw fish in small cubes, seasoned, usually with a bit of like vinegar or sesame dressing, and then with rice, either the plain white rice or brown rice or even a sushi rice, and then with other vegetables and or salad just to make it a full meal. And it's served cold usually as well.
Yeah, think of it's almost like donburi.
Oh, yes.
Which is like basically at Japanese restaurants or rice bowls. And typically the donburi is with raw fish. So it's kind of like that. I'm sure a lot of the flavors kind of overlap because just like poke, you could have nori in there along with the raw fish and different types of vegetables and that sort of thing. Does poke ever come with wasabi? I've never noticed that before.
You know what? I don't think so. I think it just comes with a sauce by itself on it. So you just mix everything together.
Yeah.
You could probably have it with wasabi on the side, depending on the restaurant you go to. I don't see why not, actually. It's just something to mix in with it.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's something to mix in. I'm just wondering if it's typically sold that way or presented that way, because that could be one of the main differences between poke and, for example, like a donburi or something like that. That's what I'm wondering about. And so what made you pick this place? Was it just kind of like, did you see it on,
So actually, Diane and I, we were going somewhere that night, and we wanted to pick up something that quick for dinner. And we went to Queen Street West and Spadina.
Nice.
just look around, see what's available. And we walked down the street. We were trying to see what we have or hadn't had. And Pokito came up. And Pokito, for those of you, I forgot what episode it is, but they were actually used as a pop-up for us to pick up the bunso and asukal pop-up dinner that had the I forget what was on it. But so at that time, Pokito wasn't serving at that time. I guess they were closed on certain days. So they allowed other restaurants or other restaurateurs to come in their kitchen and use their facilities to make their food and offer as a pop-up. So when I keep Pokito, and oh yeah, I was here to pick up the bunsu and asukal stuff.
Absolutely.
And,
So I'm gonna. That's episode. Season 2, episode 14, Filipino Pop Ups.
Yes, thank you.
Bunso and asukal. I just had to look that up there.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's something to know. And so Pokito was just kind of, they're using their storefront there for the pickups there. I noticed something here, and I'm going to point this out here.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Pokito, poke bowls, and burritos. So it is a mixture between poke and burrito. So I didn't realize they offered burritos. That's kind of neat.
Actually, what was funny, we saw that, and I think that's one of the reasons why we went inside, because they offer burritos. But if you look on their menu, they don't have burritos. So I don't know if they changed their menu. And you know what? Now that I see it, I wonder if Pokito is a combination of poke and burrito.
Yeah, I just said that. Yeah, poke.
Oh, did you?
Burrito.
I apologize.
Yeah, poke and burrito. So kind of neat is that poke and burritos, but they're not offering burritos as of
right now. Yeah, even their menu. If you look at we'll show you their menu. They don't have burritos on there, and I think that's one of the reasons why we went in, because they have the sushi burritos, but they don't have them right now. So they still kept the name, but no burritos.
Well, they paid for all the branding. They're not going to change the sign, and who knows? Who knows? Yeah. Maybe they will offer burritos in the future. They have some very beautiful looking dishes.
Oh yeah.
The whole thing about poke, just about anywhere, is that when you get the bowl, it's going to look good. And typically those bowls, unlike the donburi, where everything is kind of like layered with the donburi and on top of each other, Pokito, it's more sections. So it's kind of like, I'm trying to look at
like bit and bob almost.
Yeah. So one, it's just all like almost military tray like sections, right?
Yes.
And so that's the main difference. And so if you want, I typically just mix it all together. That's just how I am. I don't even know if you're supposed to do it that way, but that's the way I like it. No. I imagine a lot of people, they have a little bit of rice with their spoon and they kind of dip into all things so they can kind of regulate. How do you eat it, Jeff?
Yeah, that's what I do. I try to mix everything together, and so each spoonful has a little bit of everything.
Okay, so you mix it in each bite. I mix it all at front, right? You mix it on each bite. I really, really enjoy poke. Poke's a lot, and it seemed like these last couple years, especially before the pandemic, there was a new poke restaurant opening up. It seemed like every 2 a week were opening up all over downtown.
Yeah.
It seemed like so. Wonderful. Let's have a look at what you had to eat, shall we?
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, there's their menu. Okay, no pictures, right?
No. So if you go to their signature bowls, so see where it says plates? Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So they got the 420. These are
what's funny,
it
is called the 420 bowl, not for obvious reasons, but the address is actually 420 Queen Street West.
Oh, nice.
And I was saying, I wonder how many offers they get from cannabis stores saying, hey, can we move in? We'll pay for your moving. We'll pay for all your installation to the new kitchen, but we want this address. I'm just curious to know if they've had some offers.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I wouldn't be surprised. What you'll notice with poke is a lot of the times, a lot of what they offer is spicy. Have you noticed that, Jeff?
I was going to mention that in my meal. So I'll talk about that later, but thank you for reminding me. But yeah, it is a bit spicy.
I was going to say that. Now, if you're scared of spicy, you don't like spicy, you're always going to be able to find a non-spicy option. But I've noticed when I go to poke places that a lot of the offerings are spicy. Like they even have, do they have that Japanese mayonnaise? Do they offer that?
A Kewpie?
Yeah.
No, they don't. And they don't even have like a little spice, little signature, like a little chili pepper or 2 chili peppers on their items. But yes, you are right.
So you wanted me to bring this up. Is there anything you wanted to highlight here in the signature bowls?
So the one bowl that Diana had was the Hawaiian bowl. So it was funny. So Diane is not a big raw fish fan,
Hmm.
and so she won't eat sushi like raw sushi or anything like that. And so we went inside, and I guess I was just tired or had a brain fart, and I said, "So is there anything cooked here?" And she goes, "Well, the chicken's cooked." I went, "Yeah, of course it's cooked. It has to be cooked because that
Yeah.
chicken sashimi is good, but ooh, you got to be careful with that one."
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna wonder about that because if, like, I've been out with you guys, we got the sushi burritos, and a couple times, and
Hmm.
typically when Diana orders a sushi burrito, she's gonna get the shrimp, and it's either the boiled shrimp or it's the shrimp tempura.
Right.
I've never seen her order like a tuna burrito or something like
No,
that, just because
no,
of the
she
raw
won't.
fish. She just doesn't eat that, which
She
is
doesn't eat
fine.
raw fish. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got the Hawaiian, and now
Yeah, she
did you
got the
guys
Hawaiian
each have
bowl.
one, or did you guys
Yeah.
share?
No, we each got one we shared. So she got the Hawaiian bowl. As you can see here, it has rice, chicken, and steak. And they actually asked, "Do you want both? Or you want chicken or steak?" So she got both.
Nice. Okay.
Um, Macaroni salad. Every one of these bowls has. Oh, I think. Oh, sorry, not everyone, but this has macaroni salad. Have you ever had macaroni salad in your poke bowls or anything like that?
I will say, no, I haven't had macaroni salad in my poke bowls, but I will say that macaroni salad is a large part of the Hawaiian diet.
Okay, I
All
did not
right.
know that.
So as I lived in Salt Lake, there's a lot of Hawaiians that are there. There's a lot of Samoans that are there. There's a lot of Tongans that are there, and a lot of their dishes have like a macaroni salad. It's almost signature. It tastes Hawaiian to me. Like there's a certain flavor to it. So I'm wondering if this macaroni salad is similar to that. I
The
wouldn't be
mixed macaroni
surprised if it
salad
is.
had a sweetness to it, like almost as if they used pineapple juice in
Yeah,
with the mayonnaise.
it makes me feel it's almost Filipino-ish if you think, like,
Ah,
because macaroni salad in the Philippines is sweet. They probably do have pineapple juice in that mayonnaise to
okay.
really sweeten it up. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, when I saw that macaroni salad and it was on the Hawaiian bowl, I was like, that kind of makes sense to me.
Okay.
So that's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah.
And it was spicy.
Oh, was it, eh?
It was spicy.
Oh, you
I
can't
had
even
to.
tell. You can't even,
I
well, it's his
Yeah.
barbecue. That's it. Wow.
That's it. So I had a few bites because my bowl had it too, and I was like, "Oh, this is spicy." So I had to put some of it aside. I couldn't finish the macaroni salad; it was spicy.
Oh, only the salad was spicy. Is that what it is?
The salad was spicy, yes. In Diana's dish, only the macaroni salad was spicy. The Hawaiian salad was good, and even the chicken and steak. She got a nice, generous portion. I think she got a whole boneless chicken breast
Wow.
and an equal amount of steak in her bowl.
Wow.
So yeah. Um, so yeah. So if you can
What
scroll
did?
down
Oh,
or
keep
go to
going.
Chef Special.
Go here. Is what you got here?
Yeah. So I got there it is, Loco Moco, and unfortunately, it doesn't say
Luckily,
what it
there's
is.
no description. So let me see if the pictures
So
may actually.
basically, it is a ground. It's basically a hamburger. It's topped with gravy on top of rice with the Hawaiian slaw and the macaroni salad. And it even says that this is a Hawaiian specialty, the Loco
Wow.
Moco.
The
Let me
loco mocha. Yeah, I wish it would kind of show us what it was. That's
hold on. I can
interesting.
read it here. So
Yeah.
Loco Moco is a ground beef patty smothered in gravy on a bed of rice with mac salad, slaw, and a fried egg,
Oh my.
a Hawaiian tradition.
So it's on top of rice, you said?
It was.
That's
Um,
interesting.
so the rice for both of our because our bowls were both cooked. They asked if we wanted sushi rice, brown rice, sushi rice, or garlic fried rice, and
Oh
another
wow.
option. I forgot what the third option was, but we both got the garlic fried rice. And it wasn't as garlicky as Filipino rice.
Interesting.
I was hoping for that garlicky taste, but it wasn't. Like he had a hint of it, but not too much.
Nice.
So
Nice.
yeah.
Looking at some of the plates here, or actually, let's look at the signatures. Are there any signatures that you'd want to try?
Give me 1 second. Look at them here.
Yeah.
So the 420. Well, traditionally, most poke bowls are just with tuna. So
Yeah.
I might want to try their just straight tuna bowl. So maybe the 420 has tuna and salmon.
Yep.
So I wouldn't mind trying that.
And it might be one of those things where they ask you, do you want tuna and salmon, or just tuna, or just salmon? Kind of like
Yeah,
they asked you for the Hawaiian bowl. So it might be
exactly
something like
right.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, not too bad. And even the citrus shrimp ceviche bowl. When
Oh,
try, give me that a try.
I had my eye on that. When I saw that, I was like, ooh, citrus shrimp ceviche bowl. That sounds pretty cool. It's
Yeah,
low carb, so I wonder if they're offering quinoa with that. Who knows?
yeah.
Instead. So a lot of times you know, part of the offerings on poke bowls is, there's like beans and stuff that are like almost like
Yes.
edamame or something like
Hmm.
that. So, um, yeah, and there are places that offer. Oh, there it is. This one's a vegan tuna.
Yes,
So they're offering. There's probably they're using a tofu supplement or something like that for the vegan tuna, which is kind of
that's
neat.
right.
Yeah, I
And
do.
then
Oh, go ahead.
no,
Go ahead.
you go ahead first.
I was like, looking at these, I would want to try, just like Jeff, the citrus shrimp ceviche bowl.
Hmm.
I actually would be open to trying actually just about any of these, but
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
the
Almost
creamy
anything of
spices
those.
salmon bowl kind of looks good to me. So
Yeah.
yeah, I like a creamy, which is pretty good. And then, so as far as the pictures, actually,
Yes.
this is pictures. There we go. So this one looks like yours. All right, that
Yeah.
was a loco moco. You can see the
Loco
fried egg on
moco,
top.
fried egg on
Wow,
top.
it's looking good. It's looking
Yeah.
good.
And what was funny? At first, I thought they broke the yolk and fried it, which we don't like. But actually, it was just a bit. There was a bit of yolk still,
Mm.
so I was happy about that. The only bad part of mine, like it was a ground beef patty, so basically a hamburger with gravy. But they only offered us fork or chopsticks. I didn't ask. I don't know if they had knives or anything, or even a spoon, because it made it hard for me to cut the burger, with just
I
using
get
a
that.
fork
Yeah, I get
or
that.
trying to do
Yeah.
with chopsticks.
As you can see, beautiful looking bowls,
Oh
both of
yeah.
them. Like, and that is a huge
Oh yeah.
meal. Like like you guys could have shared one if you guys really want to, depending on how hungry you are. And
We were
so,
hungry, except for the macaroni salad. We finished everything.
wow, wow,
Yeah.
it looks really good. I'm a little jealous, to tell you the truth. That looks really,
Hmm.
really good. Yeah, so super yummy.
Yeah.
You
And
want
like
to
I
give
said
a
before,
rating now?
they were
Or?
both spicy. Like, unfortunately, there was a bit of red pepper on my egg, so I had to sort of cut it down with more gravy and more rice just to enjoy it. So yeah, next time I'm there, I'm going to ask for no spice, for little spice on anything.
Yeah, I can just imagine some of our listeners just rolling their eyes, just like, "Oh my, a little bit of red pepper got on your egg."
I know.
So, yeah, but still, would love to go to this place. You said Queen and Spadina area, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
420 West Queen,
420
right?
Queen. Yeah,
Or I guess it's 420 Queen West. That's how you
that's
say
it.
it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I thought I could use the arrows, but so here are the same bowls again.
Yeah.
Kind of like, so you got to eat the patios. Is that what you
Yeah,
got
yeah.
to eat?
They had no. We're still in phase 3, so some restaurants are opting with no dine-in service, so they didn't have any seats on the inside. So Dine To, it's an initiative by the city of Toronto. They're expanding the patio laws and bylaws, so they've expanded their patio onto the street. So that yeah, we sat al fresco or on the street side. So and it was a
Nice.
beautiful night for it as well.
Nice.
Now of course being on Queen Street West, there were some characters roaming about, but they didn't bother us or anything like that. So yeah, overall it was a good night and some good food to enjoy on the patio.
Absolutely. And so there you are. We'll take this opportunity. I want you to rate those bowls there. So let's go with the Loco Moco on the right or
So
left.
for me, the Loco Moco, I'm going to give it only a 7.5. Unfortunately, I didn't know. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say that. The max soda was on the menu, but I found it a bit too spicy, so I couldn't finish it all. And like I said before, I know for those listeners, I had a bit of red pepper on my egg, so I couldn't enjoy the egg fully. And difficulty cutting the hamburger. Now, maybe I should have asked if they had spoon or a knife. So that's on my bad, or I could have went back in. But yeah, so I give it 7.5 for my bowl.
All right.
Uh,
But I got to ask, was this served warm or cold?
Warm,
Warm. Okay. Makes
warm.
sense. Makes sense.
Yeah,
And then Diana's, this would be the Hawaiian barbecue bowl. Is that what it's
Hawaiian
called?
barbecue bowl. Yeah,
Yeah.
she enjoyed it very much. I had a bit of the chicken. I had a bit of the steak. The rice, the slaw, and the mac were the same for both bowls. I give it an 8. Like there's more of it for me to enjoy. Again, macaroni salad was too spicy for her as well, so we both couldn't finish our mac salad. But she finished the slaw and the rice with it. And like I said, it was a generous portion of meat on both bowls.
Yeah, I'd like to go. I would probably have like a raw fish if I went, but
Oh
I
yeah,
understand that it's interesting because the whole thought of having like a hamburger with a fried egg on top, I like that idea, but just not on as a poke bowl.
no, like if you
Yeah,
just had it with just plain like with just rice, yeah, that's something different.
yeah, yeah.
That's it.
Sounds like you go there again though.
I would. And in fact, if you want to go back to the menu, if their website,
Okay.
Ken,
Yeah.
and then click on snacks, top,
Ooh.
yeah, right there. And look what they have at the very bottom.
Spam musubi.
Yes.
So,
So,
spam musubi, that's kind of, it's basically a spam sushi, right? It's
yes.
nori with sushi rice with spam on top.
Yeah. And some musubi actually have scrambled, like a flat scrambled egg on the bottom as well.
Oh, I haven't
But
had that.
I haven't?
Oh, nice.
Okay. Like a mini breakfast. But this is just, and for $3, that's not a bad price, you know.
Was it big? Was it pretty big?
Well, yeah. Think how big spam is. So the certain spam, then the rice was a bit larger than that to make it look bigger. That's not too bad. Like we didn't buy it, unfortunately. I wish I did after finishing it, but that's okay. Like it is easy to make as well. So.
It is easy to make. I will say this is that a lot of the Hawaiian restaurants in Salt Lake City, they just offer that. It's just musubi, and I don't even know if it's a spam on it. I think it just says musubi, and you just know it's spam. Like it's just the way it is.
They just say musubi.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, it's just the way it is. So
nice,
kind of fun. Other snacks that they have some poke rice balls, which is kind of nice, and crispy salmon fish skin.
Yeah,
and then, fried cream salmon wontons. Actually, that sounds pretty good.
I'm not a big fan of cream cheese in anything like sushi or this. I don't know why. It's just for me. It's like
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely, this place what I'd love to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Love to try this place. Yeah.
And hopefully they'll get burritos back. But you know, if they want to change their menu, that's their option as well. They're the owners. So, but Pokito, highly recommend Pokito if you're in the Queen and Bathurst area.
Absolutely. And so then you had, this was the same night or different night?
Different night.
Different night, but it kind of goes in because it is dessert. And it's a place called it's called The Fix, right?
The Fix, but it's inside, the restaurant Joe Bird.
Okay.
So if you're ever at Queens Quay, so that's downtown by the waterfront on the west side of Toronto. There's a place called The Fix inside the Joe Bird restaurant. And don't make the mistake that myself and Diana did. Don't go inside to find it. Stay on the outside. It's right by the lakefront, right by the promenade of Queens Quay. And there's a big sign on the outside that says The Fix Ice Cream, follow us. And we spent like 10 minutes on the inside of this place saying, where is this place? Because we look on Google Maps and stay on the outside and you'll find it right away. You know.
There we go. I could see, yeah. And so should we just have a peek at their menu? Is that what you
Yeah, let's take a peek at the menu. Yeah.
Let's see what they got here. Okay. So there's a menu. It's a PDF, right? So they got one right off the top. It's called the Campfire. As you know, the Santos brothers, we do love our roasted marshmallow. There's a double chocolate ice cream, crunchy marshmallows, caramel flakes, burnt marshmallow, and a chocolate dip s'more cookie. I'm guessing you probably got that, but we're going to keep on going with some of their signatures. They got like a sir, peanut butter soft serve. I haven't even heard of that before. That sounds so incredible.
So I didn't see this. I think it's the same concept that we had in Elora, where it's just soft serve ice cream and they flavor it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, or they just, that's what I'm thinking it is.
Oh, I thought it came out like peanut butter. Like I thought the whole thing. Okay. Chocolate sauce, candied peanuts, and a chocolate mustache. I know. I'd love to see a picture of that.
Hopefully well, actually, if you go back, I think that's one of the pictures they had. So yeah, now that's it. Yeah.
Oh, there's a chocolate mustache. How fun is that? Yeah, that doesn't look like peanut. When I'm thinking peanut butter soft serve, I'm thinking it's going to be brown and comes out like
exactly right.
Comes out of the machine that way.
Actually, both pictures are what we just described. So there's the campfire.
Yep.
It has the s'more, and then there's the sir, like a sir. Hilarious.
Yeah, that is cool.
Right.
That's cool. Love is love. Unicorn ice cream. Probably pink or something like that. Birthday glaze, sprinkle mix, and a rainbow belt. I'm guessing the rainbow belt is like a sour belt. That's what I'm guessing.
That's what I'm thinking too.
This one sounds fun. It's called lemon pie, key lime pie ice cream. You already got me there. Graham streusel, mint meringues. You kind of lost me on the mint. Sorry. And dulce de leche. And then we got the 6 Fix, vanilla soft serve, CN Tower, and 6 sugar cookies, maple leaf sprinkles. I get it. It's kind of vanilla. Well, it is vanilla soft serve, but it's kind of plain, but you have that Toronto feel, and then not ice cream. So it's chocolate pot de creme, graham streusel, pearls, and macerated cherries. Wow.
That's that. But actually, look at their soft serve. So they have vanilla chocolate, peanut butter, and mango pineapple. So maybe it is peanut butter soft serve.
Interesting. One
Yeah.
thing about the peanut butter soft serve, I do notice that it is vegan, so it would be a non-dairy, which kind of, I don't know.
Mm,
I just had some non-dairy ice cream and I didn't like it.
okay.
And sometimes I have had some that I do like, but I don't know.
The one
I'd
you had
rather
wasn't that good.
one I just had wasn't that good. They
Yeah.
also offer just regular ice cream. Besides soft serve, they got the scooped cookie dough,
Yeah.
double stuffed, unicorn, key lime pie. I'd actually try that key lime pie. Milkshakes they offer, and all kinds of toppings from Oreo cookies to gummy bears
Yes.
to chocolate pearls,
Oh,
marshmallows. Nice, nice, pretty nice menu
yeah.
for on a hot day, or even if you just want ice cream and it's a cold
Exactly
day.
right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they had a nice little setup. I didn't get a picture of the setup. We went at night,
Hmm.
so you'll see one of the first pictures we have. It's not the best picture because it was a night picture, and even the setup was a bit dark, so we couldn't get the full aspect of it. So yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
So this is at
Typical.
night. So
Yeah.
nice little sign, and yeah, right behind it is where the actual shop is.
Yeah, and as you
Um,
can see, just by looking at this initial picture, they got the campfire. Is that what it's called? The
yeah,
campfire? Yeah,
campfire.
the campfire. You can see the marshmallows. It's almost a given that if we see something like that on a menu, that's just going to be gotten.
Oh
So,
yeah.
oh yeah, they even
So
roasted the marshmallow
that's what
on
impressed
site.
me. Like it's like the place that you went to where they burnt the marshmallow on the spot.
Oh,
So
that's
I was like,
Fugo.
oof, look at that
That's
thing.
Fugo.
Fugo,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. And then so here's what you guys had. That's beautiful,
Oh,
beautiful looking.
it
Again,
is.
so you got the marshmallows. They took the time to roast them
Yeah.
with the chocolate ice cream and a graham. Is that graham cracker cookie?
Yeah, graham cracker cookie dipped in
Nice.
chocolate,
Ooh,
you know. And I love
nice.
how they not only burnt the big marshmallow, but also the small mini ones as well. Yeah, like Ken said, they took the time to put the blowtorch to everything.
You want to give this a rating, Jeff?
I give it honestly, I'm going to give it an 8.
Okay.
The flavor was there. I loved how they burnt the marshmallows, but sometimes it was a bit difficult to eat. It looks great on how it is, but maybe if they put it in a bigger bowl, because sometimes when we shared it, so maybe that's another thing too. And the marshmallows just kept sticking together. So if you want to try to get one or two, you couldn't because it was all clumped together with the sauce and everything. But still a
I
good
can get
flavor.
that. I can
Yeah,
get that. Because when you roast the marshmallows, right, they're going to melt together and then they're next to ice cream, and so they're going to harden again.
yeah,
So I can see why they would stick together like that. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now they do offer on a cone as well. But so maybe it is a bit easier, or maybe not. I think it's a big old waffle cone. So maybe it is easier to eat on a waffle cone because you're not using a spoon or anything, or you could, but just eat it and you're off.
I have a solution. How about this? Just don't share it.
Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
just
No
have it
sharesies.
in a cone, don't share, and invite it, and then you're good to go. That's
Yeah,
what I say. Um, Now you've had Fugo's, like what I consider Toronto's best ice cream. You've had that s'mores cone.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I rated that like 9.5 back on the
Hmm.
ice cream episode.
Yeah.
Would you say that it doesn't measure up as well,
It
at least?
you're exactly right.
Okay.
The one of Fugo was much better. Was much
Okay,
better.
but it's still good. It still
It's
looks good.
still good.
We're not trying to put it down.
No.
Yeah. So that was that's pretty cool. Like I like the way it's presented. It's
Yes.
if I wasn't near Fugo and I wanted a marshmallow ice cream, I would probably try this place. And just because of just feedback, I wouldn't have it in a bowl. I'd have it in a cone, so that
Hmm.
way I could just bite through those marshmallows instead
Yeah.
of trying to cut through them with a spoon, sort of
And
thing.
don't share. That's the thing.
Yeah. No, no need to. That's funny. We're like, nah, we don't want to share. That's
Don't
funny.
share that.
Yeah, absolutely. And so that's funny. That's funny. Um, so I'm gonna pull up the menu once again. What would
Hmm.
you want to try next time?
Uh That's sir. Like a sir sounds good. Yeah, the lemon pie was good, except for when they added the mint and even the dulce de leche. I'm like, why would you add mint and or dulce de leche to a lemon meringue pie?
Oh,
That's
yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one. So is there man, yeah, the lemon pie got me at the key lime pie ice cream and the graham and then when those mint meringues, I was like, I don't like now I don't want it anymore.
no. That's
So
right.
yeah, I am curious about the one and not ice cream, the chocolate pot de creme. What is that, Jeff? For those that don't know.
Pot de creme is basically like a chocolate custard. So we mentioned how to make like creme caramel or leche flan. It's the same sort of concept, but you actually make it with chocolate base. So it is like a chocolate flavored custard.
Served cold, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
That one might be kind of like the hidden dark horse. That's awesome.
Mm,
It might be really good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
And
the
I,
cherries. The cherries and chocolate are a good combination.
absolutely. And so I just want to remind our listeners that was when I was we were talking about Fugo. That was Street Eats Market, the ice cream festival. It's episode 13, season 1. And we'll put a link in the description of the video here. I would try the campfire. See, I'd want to try the mango pineapple soft serve, but it's vegan. So with caution, I would try that one. Yeah.
So I wonder if you could taste them. That's the thing as well.
Yeah. And maybe since I do want to try the key lime pie, maybe I just get the ice cream instead of getting the lemon pie signature,
Or you can make your own. Like there's, you could maybe get the maybe have the key lime and vanilla ice cream, and then add your own stuff to it. Add toppings to it.
Yeah, you could do something like that if you wanted marshmallows or maybe even a toasted coconut. I don't know what you'd put on necessarily. It's kind of be up to you. But when I have something like with lime in it, I tend to stay away from the chocolate and the peanut butter and stuff and just
no, exactly right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Good place to bring the kids.
It is. It's right by the waterfront. So,
Yeah.
and they'll burn the energy off. Trust me, by there running up and down the boardwalk. So yeah.
Yeah, chances are you got kids, they're going to want to get the unicorn, right?
Yes.
Just because it's pink, right? It's a pink.
Yes,
It's
exactly
called
right.
unicorn ice cream. It's probably pink.
So they want the unicorn.
Absolutely. So this place again, it's inside Joe Bird's called The Fix. They have a great Instagram. I don't
still
even know
down.
why. Yeah, Instagram is still down. I don't even know why I even tried. So yeah, and so you gave them. What did you give them? And
I give it an 8. Yeah,
8 is respectable. It's
respectable.
This might be that pot de creme. That looks pretty cool.
Oh yeah, like it is. Yeah, see, it's in a jar. So yes, so it is sort of double boiled. So yeah, it's obviously in a jar, and then the cherries on top.
Oh my gosh, that looks really, really good, actually, doesn't it? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to try that out. So they're at Queens Quay. Look them up on Instagram. They're easy to find. Actually, they're not easy to find. They're in Joe Bird, but not in Joe Bird.
No. So stay on the outside, look for the signs, and you'll see it.
Absolutely. And so this week we had a chance to talk about some poke bowls at an awesome place. I love the name once again, Pokito, and then some ice cream from a place called The Fix on Queens Quay. And so it was a great week. Now, before I ask Jeff to sign us off, we're going to ask you to do something super easy, super simple. If you're getting value from our podcast, whether you love our recommendations or you're just getting entertained, then we invite you to do something super easy, super simple. We invite you to like, subscribe, share, comment, also leave a review, Apple Podcasts or however that works. It helps us get the word out, and it's a super easy way, and it's a simple way for you to support our podcast and to do so for free. Isn't that right, Jeff?
That is right. And if you have recommendations, let us know as well. And remember this quote from Julia Child: "People who love to eat are always the best people."
Yep. And that, of course, includes my brother, Chef Jeff Santos. I'm his brother, Kenny Santos, and you as well, if you love to eat food worth mentioning. All right. Thanks a lot, everybody.
All right. Take care. You've been listening to Santos Brothers Eat.
Food worth mentioning.